Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Shadows of Undrentide, and we're fighting basilisks with fortitude rolls. We have a plus 15 against a DC of 13, so it should be nearly impossible.
You must fall for the greater good.
Come on, come on, come on. I don't get to see Dorna's. Dorna's rolls, so I don't know how good her saving throws are against this. We could still roll a 1. Okay, I think that is... I think there's a way to fix this statue.
Indeed.
Did I spring a trap? Potion of speed, very useful.
All done here.
Statue is unusually lifelike and appears to be carved from rock. The amount of dust indicates it was placed here after the city fell. There's a way to wake you up. I'm trying to remember what it is. Strange machine. Give me a moment. I'm going to pause the fraps and the timer right now. Checking something. Okay, so we can't get anything from him. We don't have the right spell. You need flesh to stone. That is not a spell that is in our capabilities to do. So, sorry, Sphinx. You remain where you are. Strange machine. Nothing seems to happen. Let's look at the room pillars here. Attempt to translate the runes. The gift of the fairy can be really fun. When used on the offense, your opponents it will stun, but defensively used, and even when you attack, you'll be seen by no one. So, greater... Let's try this again. Can I try again? 10 tongues of a creature from some other plane can be used to destroy your foe in an instant of pain, but 6 defense protects from air, earth, water, and flame. Ooh, okay, cool. That's gonna be slotty tongues. Blood dragon, the worst kind of foe. When joined to your offense backwards, your opponents will glow. Defensively used, your skin will harden against all woe. When 4 of the sweet belladonna roots grow, those who attack you can be made slow. But join 6 of the roots, those who you attack can be made slow. And the pace of your own steps will grow. Ooh, so we got 6 belladonnas. When thrice the ruby's power is joined with the urn of great attack, then all your enemies will burn, no power you will lack. Or cast your cares into the air, for with defense, turn your foe's greatest magic back. That's also useful. When the fiery eye of the glowing ruby becomes the attacker's friend, then with this item thus created, burn your enemies, bring their end. When it's powered with mighty defense, your enemy's magic will bend. So it's basically the same as that. So, first glance, it looks like a simple urn. It is only when you focus closely on the urn that you sense great magical forces within. Give me a moment. I'm going to pause the fraps again, check something. Okay, so the left hand is for defense and the right hand is for offense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Do I have a ruby to place inside? Yes, I do. Power Stone. Maybe I should have used the dragons. Where's this Power Stone? When it used, it cast a defensive spell and offensive spell at the same time. Power of the stone is limited by a number of charges. So, I'm going to put that there. Interesting. Going to rest. For some reason, I haven't got any more spells. I guess that takes a while to get more spells as a paladin. Forgot it was that slow. Okay. Don't want to close that, actually. Sorry, Mr. Sphinx. You're for arcane casters who have stone to flesh. Okay. Let's go up around. Before we go into the center. We are going to save. Excuse me. Green slot.
Or fall in the attempt.
Blood of the old father!
Dang chaos demon toad thing. They don't look much like toads, do they? Wow, they do a lot of damage. Get the summoner. I think I know what that cloak is. Yep, spell immunity web, which would come in useful at some point. What does this say? All power be to the eternal reign of the Netheril Empire. Let none pull asunder our collective knowledge and might. Cast forth your magics that they should gather here and be magnified. Call upon those most protective of spells and draw them into the orb. Therein shall our most impressive arts be shown. Oh, excuse me. Let's cast a protection spell into this. Doesn't seem to do anything. Can we rest? We can. So I think this thing's going to do a haste effect, and I forget what the ruby does alongside of it. But oh well.
I will strike you down, or fall in the attempt.
Since when do you come alive? I didn't know. It's like turn around. It's like, what's this thing? That's not Dorna. Dorna's too far behind. Oh, look, the armor stand came to life. How unlikely.
I am weighted down too heavily, I fear.
So you are. There. Great axe unidentified. Okay. This looks like it is a place for a trap. Indeed, it is a place for a trap. Please take care of that trap. Thank you, Dorna.
All done here.
Cool. We're gonna rest again. Oh, there's another sarcophagus over there. I'm not sure these are sarcophagi, because this doesn't seem to be a tomb. So, I think these are just like storage places. Oh look, there's the fairy dust. We've already used the strange machine though, so... Are you going to come alive and try to attack us? Doesn't appear to be so, but there's a slot over here. No, I succeeded, but she didn't. I just barely succeeded. Blue
You must
slot.
fall for the greater good.
What happened to me? I'm paralyzed.
I need to be healed.
Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to have to do a lot of this all over again. Please let the paralyzed go away. That's unfortunate. That's a lot of poking around that I'm gonna have to redo. Oh no, I don't want. Hey, do I? Yes, okay, apparently I do.
By the blood of the old father!
Go, go, go! And of course that orb does something. We didn't lose as much time as I thought. We lost some time, but... I think this is also for arcane casters, or, you know, full casters. I don't think paladins have the necessary spells to trigger it. Are you going to come to life and kill us? Yes, you are. You're going to try anyway. Keep going. I mean, I kind of a little. It's really disappointing that there aren't better items to buy. Like, you know, in the original campaign, I would have been able to buy like a nymph cloak +3 by now.
I am weighted down too heavily, I fear.
Agreed. So much, very much agreed. That's why I'm gonna move this up to here. Where is the Cloak of Arachnida? Didn't we get it already? Well, that explains that.
I am weighted down too heavily, I fear.
Netherese Axe. Cloak of Arachnida. Okay. That's actually pretty good stuff. +3 to lore, +3 to listen, +1, spell resistance 10. That's actually a pretty good axe. On that, that was on that. Oops, did not mean to cancel that. Okay. This is what I meant to do. Very slowly creeping up the hit points there. Whoa. Are you carrying a light source of some kind? No, I am. Holy Avenger. Potion of Speed. Coming up is where we had our downfall. You used a potion of Cat's Grace, huh? Then it got dispelled somehow. Interesting. Dorna! Stop getting diseased. I don't want you to turn into a baby, into a slod.
Surrender, or prepare to...
Okay, so that does haste and a fire attack. That's nice. And I get 19 more charges of that? Nice. Cool. That went much better. Flawed tongue. I like it that they decided, the people who made this game decided, we're going to have Slod Tongue be a used component thing fairly regularly. Some Monster 3.
I am weighted down too heavily, I fear.
Hmm. Interesting. Do we have room anywhere else? Ooh, wow, look at all the room. How heavy are you? Not very heavy at all. I have 2 potions of speed. Oh, that won't help. There we go. A lot of this random nonsense we're picking up is going to be useful in a little bit here. Can we talk to you, Mr. Shield Golem? Shield Guardian? You are an intruder. You destroyed other intruders. Destroying of intruders is job for guardians. You destroyed intruders, therefore you are a guardian. How may I assist you, guardian? What are you? I am a guardian, you are a guardian, we are guardians, nothing else is known. Tell me where the treasure is. Treasure, inquiring into definition of treasure, concept does not fall into accepted commands. What is treasure? Something valuable. Master is valuable. I guard the master. The master is behind me. Query answered. You mean the skeleton. The great master takes many forms. Once he walked and talked, now he is in silent meditation. Silent meditation, there's no flesh on his body. The master needs no flesh, he is wise in everything. Wisdom doesn't enter into it. He's dead, I tell you. Insufficient input for argument. Please end this line of questioning. Can I touch your master? I protect the great master. I do my job. You do not act like a guardian. Maybe you are an intruder. Intruders must find death. You must die, intruder. Okay, cool. Let's see if there's anything useful on that body. I mean, their shield guardians aren't really complex enough to have sentience. They're pretty much robots. Magic robots, but robots. Let's not die fighting random thing. That work. Boy, these things are nasty. I did not appreciably realize how tough you were.
Fall before me!
29 hit points. Are you near death yet? You're now near death. You've been near death for a couple of hits. So am I. Oh. Ointment of stone to flesh.
Yes? What do you need?
Never mind. Talk to you in a little bit, though. Necklace of fireballs. That's useful. And an unidentified ring. Where was that? There you are. We are going to save. Yavoni das Serverin Kintai. What does that mean? My apologies, human one. The shock of my transition from stone to flesh caused me to revert to my native tongue. May I be so presumptuous as to ask the name of my benefactor? I am Sarisa de Contia. What is your name? Pleasant to meet you, Sarisa. I am Merixa Moffat. I imagine that such a name is hard on your tongue, so if you wish, you may call me Mir. They named us a lion sphinx. Mir. Interesting. Did you have much trouble annihilating those marauding lizards with their petrifying gaze? It was a close battle. Obviously, you had less trouble than I did, so I am impressed, and I do not impress easily. Easily impressed. I am afraid that my lair is in terrible disrepair, so I have none of the proper amenities to entertain guests. I can offer you answers to any questions you might have, or we can play a rousing good game of riddles. I sense you have already used the Power Stone device, so I guess that takes care of your reward. I do enjoy riddles, though. Excellent! I shall think on this for a second. I want to come up with a good one, not just boring old riddle about legs and aging. Ah, I have one. This is fairly easy, but a good start. If I eat, I grow. If I drink, I die. By my life, you live. In my life, you cry. Fire. Excellent. I see you have some competence when it comes to intellectual tasks. That was an easy logical problem, so let's try something a little harder. I thought it was fire when they said when I eat I grow, and if I drink I die, but then the second part made me a little bit cautious, but that was right, it was fire. Oh, this one's gonna be pride. Without me you would crawl, with me you stand tall. Too much of me and you fall, pride before a fall. A perfect answer, well thought out indeed. Again you impress me. I think we should try one more riddle, and then life will have to go on. I saw a battle between griffins and hippogriffs. Each race had male and female members involved in the battle. Each member of both races attacked every member of the other race once. When a male griffin attacked a male hippogriff, they would swipe with their claws. When a male and a female fought, or two females fought each other, they would bite. I witnessed 21 pairs swipe while 34 pairs bit each other. How many male creatures and how many female creatures were fighting? That's not a riddle, that's a math problem. Okay. So, 21 pairs swipe. That is male versus male. Each one against the other. So it's going to be 7 times. Okay. Oh. 7 times 6? Okay. I'm going to write this down. If it's the 21 is going to be the easy part. So how many males? 7 by 7 is 49. 6 by 6 is 36. But it's pairs. How many sets of pairs would there be? 21 pairs swipe. Male versus a male would swipe with their claws. Would it be 10? Let me see. I don't think it would be 10. Because then it would be... each other. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, okay, okay. 3 by 7 is 21. 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, so 3 and 7. Is there any other way to get to 21? I don't think there is. 4 won't go to 21, 5 won't go to 21, 6 won't go to 21. So it's got to be 3 times 7. So it's got to be 10 males. Let's do the 6 females. I think it's got to be the 10 males. You are indeed a knowledgeable woman. That was great fun. I wish I had time for you to share some more riddles with me, but I need to start looking for a new home. Is there anything else I might do for you? Oh, I thought it was only going to be 300 XP. It's 500. I'll be going now. I have some questions, actually. I feel obligated to answer any questions you might have. Why are you here? I flew here several years ago looking for a home. There was a crack in the ground, so I landed to inspect it. It was a cave. The earth crumbled under my feet, and I fell into this ancient ruin. When I regained my feet, if not my dignity, I looked around and decided this would make a perfect lair. I cast a spell to keep out unwanted company, and began to rearrange this part of the ruin as my new home. If only I'd moved in that... If it was only after that I moved in that I discovered the existence of the secret door leading out into the rest of the ruin. But the door was too small for me to fit through, so I simply left it alone. Is that how the basilisk got in? Actually, the basilisk got in the same way I did. I was out hunting and came back dragging a nice, freshly killed camel. I was so happy with my burden that I didn't even notice that more of the rock had fallen in. I heard the hiss of one of the creatures and noticed the rocks on the floor. I backed slowly towards the wall, hoping to get into a better defense position. Then I looked at my foes. The last thing I remember was a pair of green eyes. I'm thinking that if the roof might continue to collapse, I will want to be moving. Anything else? Do you know anything about these ruins? I never could fit through the diminutive hidden door, so I could hardly launch an expedition into the ruins myself. There was a journal in this room which I read, though I no longer see it. Stupid basilisk probably ate it. Anyways, it was the journal of a Netherese mage who was doing research and creating traps to protect the portal. Although I doubt it still exists, he did mention an orb, which would absorb 3 defensive spells and then turn into a magic staff. The staff could then cast all 3 back on you at once. Did he say anything else? He seems to have liked spheres because he created a magic ball that could help activate the portal. How do I activate the portal? Apparently there is a crystal ball near the portal that shows which button must be pressed. Next, the problem with this system, at least according to the maker of the crystal ball, is that the architects of the portal room made each room with a button look exactly the same. I would assume that that were you to find a way to distinguish each room, you could figure out the proper pattern for activation. How did you learn this? I never thought it could fit through, so I could hardly... The journal. This is about the journal. That is all the questions I have. What shall we do now? I'll be going now, and I shall be leaving as well. It is time to find myself a new lair. Maybe I shall head back south and see if any of my relatives still live. Good luck. And to you also, friend. Yay, we saved the Sphinx. And also we learned something very valuable. Okay. So, before we go into this last central area... Oh! Apparently my timer went off at some point. I'm going to check to see how long this has been running, and then we'll start a new video.